Alright guys, so as you know, I'm a big EV fan these days. Solar, the works. So I've got solar panels on my roof, batteries in my loft, and I want to get more batteries and stuff like that because I just think it's fascinating. And I just like the fact that eventually, hopefully, I'll be off the grid and I'll be providing my own electricity power to my own house and hopefully charging my car completely off solar as well. That's my end game, but it is expensive. It takes time to build on it, save up, stuff like that. Currently, as you know, solar fencing is starting to make a dent in the northwest, at least, and especially hopefully in the UK soon. And it is literally just solar panels, but on your fence instead of on your roof. So the benefits of this is obviously it's cheaper to install because you don't have to get scaffolding, roofers, stuff like that, and also it's easier to maintenance, keep it clean. Just generally, yeah. So it depends of how it looks and how you feel about it being in your garden. So I've just been invited and I'm made up and I can't wait. I've just been invited because over the water in Birkenhead in the northwest, near Liverpool, a taxi driver who has got a full electric car has just got solar fencing installed in his back garden. And it was just in a normal, looks like a 2-3 bedroom house in his back garden. So I want to go and have a look and see what it's like. I'm going to film it for you as well, just to see how it looks. And just technically quite excited actually, because it's something I might consider in my garden. Depending on obviously how the sun, it all depends on how the sun is in your back garden. Do you know what I mean? If it's over one side or the other side or south facing. So it depends a lot on the angle of the sun. But I am intrigued to see what it's like. So I'm going to go in there now, film it, ask him a few questions, pick his brains, and then show you all what it's like. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know in a sec. Right guys, so I'm just in his back garden now. There they are. So one of the other benefits of these, he's just told me as well, is he lives in a rented house. So he can take these down and take them with him on his next house if he wants. They're obviously a bit more difficult if it's on your roof. And obviously they are a lot easier to clean. But to be honest, looking at them, I was surprised how nice they look in your garden once you're in here. And you're not looking at a picture. So I think that's whole gardening. So there's all the solar panels, and then in this little side cupboard here is his inverter and his batteries. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know in the comments what you think. Alright guys, so as you know on the right, Sean, he's a car and cab kid. He's also involved with solar fence. And this is Liam, the taxi driver from the Whittle, who has got the solar panels installed. So I just wanted to ask Liam a little bit about the solars and the savings and is it affordable and stuff like that, because I'm tempted to get some. So go on Liam, over to you.
Yeah, well all I'm doing really is swapping one bill for another. I think my direct debit for my gas and electricity at the moment set at 170 quid a month, and this works out at 140 quid a month. So all in theory I'm doing is swapping one bill for another because I'm producing my own electricity.
So your lecky's dropping by a set amount, that's covering the finance anyway?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So I'm swapping one bill for another, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, whereas once the business loan's been paid off and it's all done, then I'll be producing my own electricity and paying no one.
Yeah. And how much was it to fit?
11.5
grand.
Yeah.
And that's for the solar panels, the batteries and the inverter, yeah?
Yeah. So over I think it's just over 5 years I'll be paid off.
And how much are you paying for it? A week? How much are you paying a week?
35 a week.
That's not bad, is it really?
Yeah, I know. Taxi drivers like to break things down.
100% into pennies, mate. You got it, haven't you? You got to know your ins and outs.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. You're your own business manager, your own personal finance manager.
That's what we are as taxi drivers, aren't we? Yeah. Sweet. Have you got anything to add, John?
Well, I think it's important, the batteries and the inverter is the most expensive part. So even if there is people that can't have solar, they can still use the Economy 7 to take the power and run the batteries to run this house at night time and daytime. So the most important thing is we can see what his house is producing, and he's overcompensating, putting it back in the grid to knock out his night time. But but if it's dull, if it's cloudy, we're not going to get any. Well, we'll always get energy, but not to the amount that we are now. So in the winter time, we'll literally just run on batteries at 10p per kilowatt.
Yeah, that's when the because the tariff that I'm on with Eon, during the night time it's 10p a kilowatt. During the daytime it's 42 pence a kilowatt. So if the solar panels don't charge the battery, because during the daytime the solar panels run the house, and if there's anything left it'll charge the battery, and if there's anything left after that it'll send it to the grid. But like Sean said, on winter days and dull days and short periods, because 4 o'clock in the winter it goes dark, what the inverter does is, if at past 12 o'clock midnight, if the batteries are not fully charged, it'll take from the grid at a lower rate in between where I'm low.
So you can charge your batteries from the grid as well, for the cheapness?
Yeah, well it's set. The batteries will only draw from the grid during my low
Rate time? Oh,
yeah,
sad, okay.
yeah,
So you can wake up in the morning and both your batteries like fully charged?
Well, that's the plan, yeah. Every day I wake up, then batteries are fully with 20 kilowatts ready to run the house.
Filled with 10p lecky.
And then 10p, well, it's £2 to fill the two
batteries.
The two batteries, yeah.
And then you just run off solar and a bit of battery all day, but when the sun's gone, you still got 20 kilowatts to then run the night.
House flips over to the batteries, and I've got 20 kilowatts to run the house over night time.
Happy days.
Initially, we put 10 in for them, and we realised that winter wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, the usage.
So we literally just put another 10 kilowatt in to make it perfect for him. So he can literally just run his house right through the winter. The very important point though is, like, you can see there's solar panels on both houses on the roof. In the snow, they're going to cover. In the snow and that, it's just going to run straight off.
Or you can come out and just get the snow off them if you wanted to.
They'll literally just fall off.
Yeah.
Because we had snow on our panels at my house, so it literally just fell off.
Just falls off.
Just falls off. And of course, we can put some planters and soften it under it, and it will water its plants with the rain as well. So it's a self-maintaining modern fence.
Yeah, well, there was a load of bird muck on it the other day, and I thought, let's go out and clean that. It rained, and then I've come back out and it's gone.
Is it? Because I was actually telling you, and I've actually got loads of bird crap on mine on the roof.
Rain will wash it.
But I mean, yeah, I had to wait for the rain to clear it because it didn't want to climb up on the roof.
You're not losing much, but even if it casts a bit of shade over it, you will lose
a bit of power, yeah.
A bit of power, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, what we will find in the winter though, Matt, is because the sun is lower at winter and higher at the sun, the actual solar panels will perform even better than what they are.
Because it's low level.
Of the angle.
Yeah.
Whereas in, all houses have shading area, where his garden is perfect. It's in a southeast location, and he's got a south roof there. Quite frankly, we could put another. They're big panels, 450 watts. We could put another 6 of those on that roof.
Yeah.
And he would never ever have an electric. He go on, get an electric boiler and run his house if he wanted to. And I would advise anybody to run them both like that.
Yeah, there's the fella over the road's got a Mercedes electric car, and I was talking to him. He used Costelloes. He used them for his charger and stuff, and he said he's doing everything at night. He's even putting a slow cooker on when he's in bed because it's the lower rate. Our washing machine, we're due to upgrade the washing machine, so I'm going to make sure that it's got a timer on it, so we can stuff it full, put the timer on, and at 12 midnight it kicks on.
Happy days.
Uses the low rate.
Cool. You got anything else to say?
The main thing is he's still got his living area. We're sitting here. It's comfortable. It's not an eyesore. He can cut his grass. He's got his little, he's got everything. It hasn't taken any space away. And quite frankly, he will grow into the panels, and it will literally just look like a fence in the near future, just like my house.
Well, this is where we do the most of the seating. I mean, I've had to take the bikes out so you could see the batteries fully and stuff. But this is where we relax and stuff. Up there, it's nice, but it's not. They're not impeding on us.
It's not affecting you at all, no?
Not at all, mate. No.
And I think it's been a positive from both people who've got solar. What was their impression? What were they thinking?
They just wanted to know what it was.
How's your neighbours?
Yeah, Don next door, he was fine with it. I said, you know, they're only screwing into the 4x4s. I said, they're not like bolting through or whatever. And I mean, if you get a good neighbour, he said you do what you need to do as long as, you know, it helps you. But it hasn't done nothing to the integrity of his fence or whatever. And that fence is only 4 years old, and he said it'll probably last another 10 years. So.
Like I said, worst case scenario, you can whip them down, can't you? Fix the
Take them
fence
out, mate, yeah,
and just put them back on.
Just put it in my garden, not in his garden.
Just new pillars.
Just do a run of concrete.
That's what we did. We just put concrete posts.
Concrete posts in my garden, and then take them off his fence and put it.
Well, that's what That's what we're doing with swim spa companies and sauna companies. We'll literally just put solar fences even in campsites and caravan parks now.
And then they can just heat up the saunas and stuff.
Stuff like that.
Coolio. Is there anything else you want to add, or is that it? You happy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sound. So yeah, solar fencing is for the win.